Eddie Hearn responded to Deontay Wilder's demand of 50-50 or 60-40 for an Anthony Joshua fight. And Eddie Hearn responded with some reasonable comments with regards to percentage splits based upon how well Wilder Fury does at the box office. And this was taken from an interview here. You see, Hearn says, at the moment, it's a 65-35 split in AJ's favor. Very reasonable, as far as I'm concerned. Very, very reasonable. When you look at the market value of each fighter, how much each fighter's been making for their recent fights, right now, 65-35 is very generous, actually, from Eddie Hearn as a proposal to Deontay Wilder's team, 65-35. He says here that if Wilder Fury does 1 million plus buys, then Wilder can have 50-50. Again, very generous. Hearn has said this stuff publicly now in front of the media, in front of multiple media reporters on camera. If Wilder Fury does over 1 million buys, Wilder can have 50-50. There you go, Wilder. You want your 50-50? Go get 1 million plus buys. You reckon you're going to do 2.5 million, right? So it shouldn't be a problem. Eddie Hearn also says that if it does under 300,000 buys, he should have taken 80-20. Now, is 80-20 what he was offering Deontay Wilder before? I don't know. But yeah, if it does under 300,000 buys, 80-20 is what he's looking to give Deontay Wilder. I did a poll on my YouTube channel asking you guys how many pay-per-view buys you think Wilder Fury is going to do. And in fact, let me slide over to my YouTube channel and let's have a look at that. All right, so here we go. This is the poll that I did 4 days ago. Wilder versus Fury, how many pay-per-view buys does it do? 9% are hardcore Wilder fans to the point that they actually believe this fight is going to do over 2 million pay-per-view buys. 9%. 23%, which is very high, believe it's going to do 1 to 2 million pay-per-view buys. 42%, which is the overwhelming majority, believe it does somewhere between 500,000 and 1 million. And then there's 26% who believe it does less than 500,000. Now, when you consider the fact that Ward Kovalev did less than 500,000, if you consider the fact that Terence Crawford, his fights have been doing under 500,000, if you consider the fact that Mayweather against Andre Berto did less than 1 million, if you consider the fact that Golovkin against Canelo did less than 2 million, what are the odds of Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury doing over 2 million? Or even over 500K? Nobody knows Deontay Wilder in the United States. Nobody knows Tyson Fury in the United States. Now, with the modern media, television, etc., you can raise somebody's profile relatively quickly. But it still takes time to get someone to the point where they're a household name. It still takes time to raise somebody's market value. Okay, you can raise people's awareness to the fact that somebody exists, but it's a very different thing convincing people that you should buy this person's fight. That's different. You can make the public aware that this person exists, but can you convince them to buy his pay-per-view? Two different things. And with the DAZN's deal with Canelo and the fact that they're going to be allowing people to watch a whole month of DAZN for free, which is going to include Canelo's fight against Rocky Fielding, the very same month that Wilder's fighting Fury. With that taking place, the hype surrounding Canelo and DAZN, the money that DAZN got behind him in the marketing of all their events, that you would have to imagine is going to impact on Wilder Fury. Now, because of the fact that the DAZN situation is free for the first month, you are going to get people who are going to sign up to DAZN, and they're also going to buy the Wilder Fury pay-per-view, of course. But when people see that somebody like Canelo, a guy who you're used to paying whatever, $80 for to watch him fight, when they see that someone like him is now fighting for $10 a month or for the first month free, when people see that, are they going to be so keen on paying, however much, $60, $70, $80 to watch two heavyweights who most people have never heard of before? Are they going to be so keen on doing that, given the fact that Canelo, you can watch him for free in December? The hype, it's not just the value we're talking about here. The hype surrounding the Canelo fight is going to be fever pitch in early December, late November. Fever pitch. DAZN have got massive, massive amounts of money. Just imagine the marketing campaign that's going to be going on for Canelo and DAZN and all DAZN shows. That is going to overshadow Wilder versus Fury, and it is going to negatively impact their pay-per-view sales. I don't know by how much, but it's not going to help their pay-per-view sales, is it? It's going to negatively impact it. So, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. But the stuff that Eddie Hearn has been talking about, the percentage splits, very reasonable. So all Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury need, well, all Deontay Wilder, because these are splits for Wilder, right? All Wilder needs to go out and do is make sure he beats Fury and make sure that it does over 1 million pay-per-view buys, and he gets his 50-50. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section below. It's happening, I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.